Next stop, the tropical critical systems failure. Repeat, critical system...
Ho, ho, ho! That fool Sonic thinks he's won because he destroyed all my generators. Well, the mind control cannon is full enough for what it has to do. I will have the last laugh!
The last laugh? How is laughing last special? Isn't that like being the slowest one to get the joke?
Yeah, I laugh last all the time. People look at me like I'm an idiot. Forget about it.
That's because you are an idiot.
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you. Why haven't we fixed your voice chip yet?
Yo, quit wasting my batteries over here. I've been working on it all day.
What does that even mean? Oh, never mind. In a few seconds, it won't matter anyway, since the world will have only one thing on its mind.
What's that, boss?
Me. This can't be happening! It's backfiring! Impossible! How? Ta-da!
Yo, what do you mean impossible? Your plans have been crushed by Sonic for like, ever. He stopped you like it's his job or something. In fact, I can't remember a plan he didn't stop.
What are you talking about? He hasn't stopped all of them.
Name one.
Way to pay attention, pal.
Thank you, buddy! Hey, my voice! It's back! All right!
Ah, there's the sweet sound my auditory processors know and love.
Now I remember why we changed his voice chip. No matter. I may have suffered a setback, but this thing's far from over. I will crush Sonic!
The man gets an A for effort, that's for sure!
Okay, welcome to part 7, the final part of the Sonic Colors playthrough.
Hey, Tails.
Yeah?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Good, so it's not just me.
When I feel the ground shaking under my feet and see plumes of dust rising and rubble tumbling and aliens running for their lives, yeah, I get a bad feeling. So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?
This isn't joke time. This is running to the space elevator time.
Sorry, couldn't help myself. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're running now.
Okay, so welcome to Terminal Velocity. This is actually the true last zone of the game, but there's only really like... well, I wouldn't even call them acts. They're very incredibly short, incredibly automated. You're just running down the side of the building, sort of the structure, trying to get back to planet Earth, because we need to get to that elevator. If you remember from when we fought the very first boss of the game in Tropical Resort, that boss, well, when we destroyed it, its arm ended up stuck in the, well, stuck in obviously a very important point, and obviously has screwed Eggman over because now he can't use his mind control laser and it's basically backfiring. Which is kind of a good thing, because it means he can't use his mind control weapon to take over the world, but it's kind of also irritating because it means we have to run for our lives. But this is really straightforward, very automated. Terminal velocity is one of the shortest zones in the game. In fact, I wouldn't even call it a zone, it's just kind of like the extra bit at the end, like the last story almost in like all the 3D Sonic games. This guy comes back and he's a little bit more of a pain in the ass this time. I mean, this time around not so much. But, you know, still a bit of a pain in the ass, so make sure you save your boost. He will try and punch you if you get too close, and he'll fire lasers if you're not close. So just generally just use your boost when he gets close and don't bother for the rest of the time. No, I don't know why, but I always found this quite tricky. You don't want to get too far ahead of him here because he'll fire a laser and you won't be able to see where that laser is going. And it's a pain in the rear end. See, I died. Right, let's hopefully this will be the correct attempt. I did die more than once, so I'm not going to deny it. I do fail a little bit here. So I just cut out all the deaths I did. The strange thing is this guy really isn't that hard, it's just a case of being patient, not abusing your boost and paying attention and, you know, just giving like a quick boost to get away from him when he tries to punch you and leaving it at that really. But it's so easy to lose rings, I don't know if it's just me. Like I say, just pay attention to this guy, boost when you need to and, well, it'll be over in no time like it is here. That's how short terminal velocity is. It's a joke. It's ridiculously short. But at the same time, you know, that robot can give you jip if you're not 100% careful, if you're trying to rush through and stuff like that, because you need to be kind of close to him to see where he's going to fire his lasers.
Time to bail!
Isn't there?
It can't be!
Leaving so soon.
There are no lines, and I've saved the best rides for last. At least let me stamp your hand so you can come back in.
I know you're trying to be clever with this whole amusement park pun thing, but it's just coming off lame. So just say you're going to destroy us and stop embarrassing yourself.
Curse you, Sonic! Not only do you foil my plans, but you foil my speeches as well! I work hard on them! No matter, I will destroy you, and I will be victorious! Is that better?
Like a million times better. Thank you.
This robot is special! He's powered by the energy from your little friends! He is invincible! So I'd say it's been nice knowing you, but it hasn't.
I have to admit I'm a little scared. I don't think we can beat this guy.
See you on the ground, buddy.
Sonic, no!
Just got one last thing to do. As for you...
Okay, so it's boss time. And, admittedly I died a few times, so I'm just kind of going to cut out the deaths that I've had. This boss, while not one of the hardest bosses that you'll ever face in Sonic history, is still pretty darn challenging. It's probably it's easily the most challenging challenging bosses in Sonic Colors. So basically what this guy does is he has wisp powers. He will unleash them on you, and you have to dodge those attacks, get in close enough, and home and attack him. Right now he's using a laser. If you're close enough to him when he's using a laser, you will want to hold down the jump button to get the, more time in the air, and that will provide a much better means of dodging laser. He also uses cube quite a lot, but that's basically a simple case of just sidestepping around them. It does get harder to dodge though. I think after like 1 or 2 hits, he will start changing his strategy where he'll end up behind you. And he will also combine Wisp powers like Cube and Laser, like you just saw there. There's just a basic cube. Just sidestep around it. Make sure you utilise your boost, because it'll enable you to get in close to this guy and hit him pretty darn hard. Because like I said, the window of opportunity is only open for a short period of time. As the battle goes on, you will have Wisps coming. And I fucking died. Like I said, I didn't actually say this. I went into battle initially with the sound off, and that was kind of irritating, so I kind of had to stop recording, put the sound back on, because the recording thing I use, it records the sound, but it just kind of doesn't come through my speakers, so I can't hear what's going on, and it's irritating as all sin. Anyway, where was I? Like I said, this guy uses laser, a jump where you will hold down the jump button for quite a period of time will enable you to dodge that much easier. The further on in the battle you get, the quicker he'll unleash the lasers though, so bear that in mind. And like I say, he likes to change up his strategy, like every now and then throughout the battle. Like now he's coming behind you. Just sidestep around these cubes. He likes to use cube and also, well, he uses cube a lot. I don't get it. But that was an easy one to dodge. Like I say, you just use your boost to get in as close as you possibly can, because otherwise you're going to really find it tricky to hit him. Because like I said, the window of opportunity is only there for a short while. And as you do go through the fight, Wisps will appear by your side. First 2, and then they'll start gradually increasing with every hit you dish out. See, this is quite easy to dodge. With spikes, you don't want to jump. You don't want to do a big jump, because if you do a big jump like you would use to dodge the laser, you will get hit. Okay, just getting that out of you. You will get hit. Tap the jump button to get over the spike attacks, because spikes come thick and fast, and you need to. You will find it much easier if you just jump over them, you know, by tapping the jump button, doing a much shorter, smaller jump. Anyway, we get to this point in the battle and the music changes to phase 2, and it's an orchestral version of Reach for the Stars, and it's awesome. One of my favourite tracks in the game. Easily. And he likes doing this a lot. See, look how fast he's got with the laser now. And he generally tends to, like, really give it his all with the, like, last 2 hits you dish out to him. See, now I've got quite a lot of Wisps by my side. So I think there's only one more hit I really need to dish out to this guy. See, he likes to use spikes, cube and laser before you can actually get an attack off on him, whereas before you only had to dodge 1 attack of his, and then that was it. But now you've got to dodge 3 attacks, and so you've got to be kind of on your guard here. I was kind of getting a bit antsy because he does get very fast with that laser. Oh god, he's using spikes again. I was so lucky then. I should have died and I didn't, because I'm pretty sure I hit those spikes. So maybe it's 4 attacks that he uses.
You horrid little hedgehog!
Anyway, now we get to use the special attack, shake the Wii Remote like crazy. And I'm surprised this managed to work without my Wii Remote going mad. You set the wisps on him, then you home and attack the bastard, and that is it. It's actually not that hard. Not when you know what you're doing. It's a really fun boss to fight as well, I have to say that. I think it's really awesome. It's definitely up there as one of my favourite bosses in the Sonic series. It's the right balance of, you know, it's not too hard, it's not too easy. It's just the right balance. And I have a lot of fun fighting this guy. But anyway, let's get out of here. We've beaten Robotnik. There's only one thing left to do. And let's escape this damn place before we die.
My head! Who turned out the lights?
At Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, you can feel comfortable knowing your safety is on number one.
Oh, shut up!
This might not end well.
Okay, Act 2. And this is really straightforward. It's just basically just a case of sidestepping and running. I don't think you have any enemies to worry about. So this is really fucking easy, so I have no excuse for dying like I just did. Just basically sidestep, jump over the gaps, make sure that you're on guard and watching where you're going, really. There's nothing to this. It's over with in seconds. I mean, literally, now all you have to do is just sit there and watch. You don't have to do anything now. And that's it. That is Act 2. Oh my word. What a fucking joke.
Sonic, are you okay? Man, I can't believe you made it through that.
Like you thought I wouldn't?
The only thing I was thinking about was getting pushed into an elevator.
Well, a hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do.
Great job, Sonic.
Thanks, but I had a little help during that last part.
He said, thank you for saving us.
You're welcome. Thank you for saving us.
He says, you are welcome.
That thing's translating pretty good.
Yep, I finally got all the kinks out. We can talk to them perfectly now. Oh, great. He says, goodbye, my friends, I have to go. Just when I got this thing working.
Better late than never, buddy. Right on.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Sonic Colors. Quite possibly one of my favourite 3D Sonic games. One that certainly gets it right. Though it's funny, I say it's one of my favourite 3D Sonic games when I moaned a fair portion of the game. Well, a good portion of the game is in 2D, but hey, it's a good modern Sonic game, so sodja. The only real complaint I have now is that the credits are 15 minutes long. When I did, let me see. When I did the Game for VG playthrough, I clocked it at about 15 minutes, so I'm sorry, but I've never known game credits take that long. Okay, so maybe I haven't played like tons of games like most people would probably expect me to have done, but crikey, 15 minutes? Not long enough! At least you can interact with the credits. Smash up the letters, use Wisp's powers and boost if you've got enough boost, but you wouldn't know if you did or not. The song that's playing right now is Speak With Your Heart, and it's a pretty darn cool song. I do love it. It's a really cool song. I certainly don't object to it. Oh, this is a drill power up. Let's see what this does. Let's wind people up by the sound of ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. When I can get it working. See, I can control it to go wherever I want, but I always just do this. It's just what I do. And yeah, it's probably worth noting that another difference that the DS version had over the Wii version is that there is an extra boss at the end, which I believe you need to collect all the Chaos Emeralds in order to be able to do. And it's a supersonic boss fight where you fight Mother Wisp in her Nega form. And yeah, it's something, I suppose. But like I say, I don't know if I ever will tackle the DS version, because while I did find it okay, it's not something I really go back to an awful lot. And I honestly, you know, I have other preferences of games that I'd rather go back to. And yeah, I do really enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun. Gameplay's really cool. Graphically, it looks beautiful for a Wii game. I don't have any issue with the Wisps at all. The music is really awesome. Like a nice mixture of genres. It's not just like rock or anything like that. There's a nice mixture of genres in there. Like you've got some poppy sounding, you've got something slightly jazzy sounding, you've got the rocky sounding track. A lot of it, some people have said, sounds reminiscent of what you'd expect to hear in Mega Drive games, and I can certainly see their point. Probably worth noting that there is going to be a new Sonic game coming out for the Wii U, whenever that is. I think it's this year, possibly. And the Wisps are going to be making a return, and it's, you know, that's kind of good news if you're a fan of them in this game. I'm curious to see how they implement it, because the gameplay style is completely different to what was in this game. And will I be getting that game? Yeah, of course I will. If I have a Wii U, why the hell would I not get the game? And I love how certain letters you can home and attack into, but some letters you can't, and it just makes no sense. But like I said, I think the credits really dragged in this game. I don't know why credits would need to be 15 minutes long, especially for a game this short. I just don't get it. And now they're playing the main theme of the game, Reach for the Stars, which I don't know. Everyone says it's a great theme and they really love it, but I just like it's okay. Definitely not my favourite theme. I have my preferences, and I'm sorry to fans of this song, but this isn't one of them. I kind of like listening to the song from time to time, but I think this is probably the weakest theme for a Sonic game, for me personally. Not a bad theme, but it's just maybe it's just me. I do apologise if the text is coming across blurred, but this is the best I could get it. Alright. Oh, and that's something I may as well bring up now that we're in the section for voices. You may have noticed that throughout the story there was like this, this whole thing with Cubot and his voice chip. I don't know if anyone else saw it. In fact, I'm pretty sure other people have seen it, but it's such a blatant attempt to take the piss out of the fans. At least that's what I got out of it. Because I just looked at it and it just reminded me of all the whole voice actor hassle that came with when the voice actor change occurred. And for those of you who don't know what that's about, they changed the original voice cast that did the Sonic voices in the games was changed out for the 4Kids voice actors. And that upset quite a lot of people. I think at the time even I was rather pissed off about it, but hey, those guys got better, so what the hell's the problem? But yeah, it pissed a lot of people off, and I really think the whole Cubot voice actor thing was implemented purely just to take the piss out of it. And yeah, I just really liked that aspect of it. It made me laugh. In fact, I liked Cubot and Orbot completely as characters. They were amusing, and yeah. Oy vey. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to think of things to say, but I just can't believe the credits are going on for this long, in all honesty. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they made them interactive, but still. But yeah, I suppose, like I said, I've given my thoughts already. I love this game. I think it's one of the better modern Sonic games on a console. Definitely one that probably should be checked out. Yes, it is a bit short. I'm not going to deny that. Yes, it is a tad easy, and one of the main things that really bugged me about this game was the fact that a lot of the boss fights were rehashed. Only made it very slightly harder. I never liked that aspect of it. Anyway, let's see what Spikes does. I don't think it does anything. No, I can double jump with it and spin dash with it, but no. Okay. Waste of time picking this one up. I do apologise if you've heard that in the background. I can't control every aspect of what goes on. I can't block out sound completely, especially not in the summer. Oy vey. But yeah, we're nearing towards the end of the credits, and that's obviously going to be the point where I'm going to wrap things up. As for what playthrough's coming next, I really want to do Pokemon Fire Red, because I don't know if I'll be able to carry on with Digimon Adventure PSP. It depends on if my L button plays ball. And Well, I don't know if I'll be able to carry on with Diamond just yet. So I don't know. I may as well move on to something new. But we're nearly at the end of this ridiculously long credits trawl. Is there really any need for credits to be this long? Oy vey. I'm just going to unleash the beast. Oh look, Sega Spain. Sega Benelux? Really? Who cares? I don't remember seeing this shit in the other credits. Sega France. Maybe I'm just bitter, but I just like, oh god. I just want the credits to be over so I can get on with the next playthrough that I have coming. Which, at this rate, is looking like it really will be Pokemon Fire Red, possibly. I have easier access to it. But yeah, Sonic Colors is a great game, and I definitely say give it a shot if you have a Wii or a Wii U. It's a really fun game to play. Oh yes, we're finally reaching the end! Finally! Yeah, I know Reach for the Stars is the opening. Fuck's sake, and here I was thinking that we'd reached the end, and you had... Ugh! Thank you for getting my hopes up. Now I shall piss you off with the sound of the banging that comes with drill. Damn you, game. And I shall do it again. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh man, I could cut ahead, but I just feel like I shouldn't. I really want to emphasise just how long these damn credits are. This is probably going to be the longest part of the playthrough, purely because of the damn credits. It's not so much the last story that's the problem, it's the credits! Ah! Right, stop moaning. Stop moaning, that's all you ever do, woman, is moan. No one likes to hear it. But yeah, great game. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm looking forward to starting Pokemon Fire Red. There's only one little cutscene after this, after the credits, so we'll get them. Oh, finally, we're at the end. Anyway, with this coming to an end, I shall collect the 5 lives that will always drop after beating, you know, the game and watching the credits all the way through. And I shall leave you with the cutscene. Thank you very much for watching my playthrough. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Laughing at me failing so much. And I'll see you next time, whatever I choose to do. Probably Fire Red. See ya.
Faster, you idiot! Faster! Put your backsides into it!
Technically, we don't have backsides, boss.
I don't care! Just push! We have to hurry! I already have my revenge planned out, and next time I will not fail!
Of course you won't, boss. Of course you won't. On the bright side, a certain someone got their voice back.
I feel like my own self! All I want to hear is talk, talk, talk! Hey, remember when we were chasing those little alien guys? What's up with those things anyway? They sure were funny looking! Smell that though?
What I wouldn't give for the maddening silence of space right about now.
Sushi, hey, I heard they started using fish! Bummer we didn't bring any with us! Not that we can eat it since we're robots, but we gotta look at it! I love looking at stuff! I love stuff! The fireworks show game was great! Hey, how did we get all this stuff to blow up like that anyway? Loved it! By the way, here's my sign this time. Oh, sorry.